train in Nandom or you train in KWESI, whether you train in Hamley or you train in PAA. Once you are done with your madam or your boss, everybody who have gone through training, whether as a mechanic or basic, will be given a certificate from government. And that certificate will help you so that even if you are trained in Nandom, when you go to Accra, you can still get work to do either as a seamstress or as a tailor or as a mechanic. So it is time for us to vote in footwear. It is time for us to change. Nana Adidampa Amplified. They came to lie to us. One village, one dump. One district, one factory. One constituency, 1 million. I have traveled to every constituency and every district. I don't know about Nandom, but the last time I came to Nandom last year, they didn't get a dump. As of last year, this time, there was no factory. As of last year, this time, they have not even received 10,000, let to talk of 1 million dollars. Nandom has produced so many intellectuals, not only in Nandom, but the whole world. It is time for us all to rise and speak to our relatives down here to vote wisely and vote out the MPP. The stealing is enough. The suffering is enough. The arrogance is enough. Sicilian past stealing money is enough. Nana lying to us is enough. Baumia telling lies is enough. Enough is enough. But Menu alone will not let us win the elections. We have to go out and vote. We are done with internal primaries. It is time for us to go out and convince people to vote out the MPP. If we make a mistake and Baumia takes over this country, there won't be a Ghana to go back to. Some of us will have to run to Burkina Faso because Ghana will be too hard. In fact, right now, Ghana is very hard. When you weave your smokes, are people able to buy? No. When you go to the market, are people able to buy? No. Even when you want to farm, can you buy fertilizer? No. Can you buy water pump? No. Can you buy chemicals? No. Can you buy knapsack? No. Even sewing machine, you can't buy. Yet, our message we will not make that mistake again. Let us agree that we will never and ever make that mistake again. My brothers and sisters, my mothers, my aunties, we beg you. We beg you. When you vote for John Mahama, do well to vote for the member of parliament and vote for the parliamentary candidate, Honorable Pope. That is what is important. Before I take my seat, I would want to introduce to you the boss of all the bosses, the man in the arena, our one and only Field Marshal of the youth wing, Ezu. Hey.
Pablo. Brother.
Hello.
Before I say anything, let me thank the constituency you've won for the honors done me. I am grateful for the beautiful smoke you have given me. And like they rightly said, I will proudly wear it and tell everybody I got it from Nandom. So if anybody is looking for some, Nandom is the best place to come and find this beautiful smoke. So Raphael and his team, I am grateful. I see a lot of young women here. And my understanding is that a lot of you are artisans and traders. My sisters, my mothers, and my brothers who are here. Politics is about people. We elect leaders to help solve our problems. We go to the polls every 4 years because we go out there to elect people who care about our welfare. And that is why we vote. The question I want to ask you is, have your problems been resolved in the last 8 years since you elected your member of parliament? If your problems have not been resolved, then I offer to you Dr. Richard Curry as your next alternative. We elect leaders who care about the welfare of their people. We elect leaders because we want to see an improvement in our everyday life. We elect leaders because the leaders should be people we can trust. People who stand for something, not people who don't stand for anything. And that is why we are offering to you His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, a leader who can trust.
Yes, sir.
If you look at the promises President Mahama is making, he is not promising you the skies. He is not promising one village, one factory. He is not promising one village, one dam. He is not promising 1 million to every constituency. But he is promising you sustainable jobs for young people. He's talking about things that you can easily relate to. He's talking about making funding or money available through the Women's Bank he intends to establish, so that most of you here, when you finish your training, you may be able to have access to funding to start your own businesses. He's also promising you that those of you who are apprentices, you need certification. You don't need to go to school to get certification. But if you finish training, NBTI or corporate should be able to certify that you've trained as a hairdresser. So that in future, if you find yourself out of Nandom and then you're in another community, that certificate can be a testimony that the trade or the profession you went to learn, you are passed out and you're a master craftsman. And that is what John Mahama is promising you. John Mahama is also promising you that when you finish training, we always know the challenges after training. How to establish yourself. He's saying that to you the artisans, to you those who are learning, apprentices, when you pass out of your training, we will have a fund set up that will help set you up. And we are not just going to set you up. Through the NDSSI, we will have people, if I set you up and I don't help your business grow, you will fail. A lot of us will learn to be hairdressers, but we have no managerial skills. And so through the NDSSI, we will have people in place who will help you, educate you, and teach you how to manage your finances. So that once you work, you'll be able to realize your money. These are feasible things he's promising. These are things that the economy is in shambles. And if we are going to go on this same trajectory, we don't know what is going to become of the economy. Today, the currency is skyrocketing. Those of you who want to go into farming, even fertilizers are not available for you. Those of you who want to do small-scale businesses, microfinancing, even funds to support you are unavailable. This and many other things is what we've identified. And President Mahama is assuring you that if you vote for him, John Dramani Mahama, on the 7th of December, and you vote for Dr. Richard Curry, what you seek from government, you will get. Governments are brought to better the life of the people. And that is what John Mahama is offering you. The other thing President Mahama is talking about and preaching is the 24-hour economy. Ayezu. I have heard our opponents, the NPP, speak ill about the 24-hour economy. It is not rocket science, and it is because they don't understand what the 24-hour economy means. They will tell you that, oh, you're a hairdresser. How does that affect you? It affects you in various ways. They will tell you, oh, you're a seamstress. How does